Hi, hello. Tis I.
Hi. Okay. Uh, don't know if this music is too loud or not. I mean, I guess I'm hearing it at the same volume they are, but whatever. Let me switch over to the actual project. Yeah. And then I can hide this away. Alright, so yeah, I guess before I get started, I'm just gonna pull up the stuff that I have done since the last live stream. Comment that out. So, yeah, I mean, I think I've added a lot. I added the RAM, the Java version changer, backups, all this stuff works now. Finish the properties. Backups, it now shows the number of backups that I have. And yeah, that seems like a short amount of stuff. And this here. Alright, actually get this hooked up, so I want to create a schedule. In here, I have creating a schedule as an action. Sure.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, what's up?
Um, well, everything to do with, like, the neural network code, code generation,
Mm-hmm.
it's all ran off of older data,
Okay.
so it doesn't even know what 117 is, like, for the Minecraft version. Like, it doesn't exist for it.
Gotcha.
I
Yeah, that could
think
be
it's
it.
trained on 112 stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm surprised it's trained on Minecraft stuff in general.
Yeah, I am too. It just kind of found it and kind of went with it.
Alright, so creating the schedule.
It's obviously not very good because there's not enough information, but
Yeah. Okay, so it's a GET request, so I can actually just do GET and then the server URL action. Oops.
there's also a new competitor,
New competitor to what?
GPTJ,
Okay.
which has 6 billion parameters instead of GPT Neo's 2.7. Still nowhere close to 170 something billion, but we'll get there. The hope is that there's enough people doing the same stuff that it becomes free. GPT-3 fuckers. And just easy to use.
I'm pretty sure this should work. Yeah, it does detect, uppercase and lowercase. Good. If it's equal to hour, then I want to do eval divided by
Absolutely hate this.
times 60. Otherwise, I will just throw out this. Yeah, that should work. Love how long this URL is. So if I cut this,
boy, I can see that. Hold
let
on,
URL equals,
that's not the button.
let URL equals this, and then if I just console log URL, that is when I focus out. So let's do this. If I set this to, let's say, 16 minutes. Min is not
Min is
defined.
not
Did I
defined.
forget to put that in quotes?
Should tell you the line as well inside the debug.
Sorry, that was unhelpful. Debug just says min. That's it.
Wait, it doesn't tell you the line number or anything?
It does. It says line number 1. Doesn't tell me the file name or anything.
Wow. What? Control F min.
I know where I have it marked. I have it here, here. But these are all fine. It has to do something with the URL here.
Event target inner HTML
Let me
min.
do this so I can make it full. And let's do toggle word wrap. Oh, I see what I did. I'm an idiot. Yep, okay. I'm doing a val on this here. I meant to do schedule interval value, not the label. Now it should pop out if I do 16, press enter. Undefined. That's exactly what I wanted.
CUDA C++? What?
CUDA? C++?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's... I have no idea what CUDA C++ is.
Huh.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's NVIDIA's API for their GPU accelerated
I didn't know I had a
computer.
separate one.
Nor did I. I mean, I kind of assumed because CUDA is, NVIDIA, but...
Yeah.
Undefined. Why is undefined? Because I'm also doing inner HTML and I should be doing value. Today's just a really bad day,
Okay.
I guess. Trying to-
Unfortunately, and
There we
also
go.
fortunately, this should understand Python very well.
Mhm.
Because it's made in Python, and it was trained with Python. So we can only hope it understands Python.
Okay, so if we set this to 2... Yeah, okay, so that is working the way I want it. I want it to always be in minutes, essentially. So let's say 5 hours, yep, 300, convert that, 300, 300. Okay, cool. Let's say if we do this for 30 minutes, and instead of console logging, I actually wanted to do URL, and I do want to toggle word wrap again. I don't need to get anything from it. Let's make sure it's actually returning something that's cool. When I set a... when I create a schedule, I also want to do server.config, which I don't even have.
Connection close.
I did make the config private variable, so I'm going to get a public variable here.
Ah. I was trying to do print was in the wrong language there. Wait a minute, but it did it correct down here. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, what? Why is it mixing how to do print? What the fuck?
Server.config. Get value get config by key, and this will be backup intervals, and we'll set this to intervals. Whoops, I need that.
You know, I never thought about this. How do I stop this? Right, the server's open. How do I stop it?
And we'll say backup enabled. Oops. Enabled, and that's going to be equal to true. Really should set this to be an object instead of a string. And when we stop it, I want to do false and 0. And the server model down at the bottom. Add 2 lines. Backup intervals to start with is going to be 0 and false.
Interesting. Alright, let's make a folder.
I'm going to go into the backup list model. No, I'll actually go into the Git model. I mean the Git controller. And create a new object.
It's not supposed to be import. It's supposed to be. If it's not import, what is it? It's
Enabled equals server dot config dot
equals required. That's right.
parse boolean, and then we'll say can't do that. Okay. And then we'll do backups.
Cannot use the import statement outside a module.
Let's
What?
say, what?
It's very clearly import socket. Cannot use import outside a module.
127. Let's do
Because I'm retarded. Don't worry about it.
5 year. Just running. Okay, never gave me any output, so get DCman productions at oh, there we go. That just took a hot minute to actually start. And we'll do /backups. And if we copy this, throw into here, format this at JSON, you can actually read it. Saying backups are false. Then here's a list of backups. Okay, good. That works.
Oh, for unexpected indent. I'll give you an indent.
And then here, we'll say data equals data backups. And then I will comment out these lines. Okay, those are loaded properly. If I comment that out, it should break. I'm gonna double check it's actually getting the info right. Yep, it is. Good.
A bytes-like object is required, not string.
Yeah,
What does this mean?
up here, I want to say dot data equals that. Data enabled. If data enabled, it's disabled actually. Then I want to say this button is disabled. Interesting.
I'm gonna stick with Node.
There we go. That's
Node's easier.
What are you doing?
I literally just tried to set up a simple web server with Python.
God,
Couldn't figure it the fuck out. I couldn't send hello world. with Node, it's just simple.
Yeah, I mean, I'll still stick with C# for creating servers and stuff. All right, and then here I'll say if this, no, I'm trying to do event. If event.target.disabled, that is false, then I want it to be able to run this. Okay, and I can get rid of you. And I also should be able to do this. Event dot.
Terminal Node main. That's what I was being dumb about.
Forgot the actual username portion here. So it's action username. Then I do want to
Whoops!
log URL. That should be fine, but so schedule this for every 5 minutes. Now, if I open this in a new tab, backup scheduled for every 5 minutes. That should refresh this.
How are you doing the whole grab time thing? Date.time now and then.
That is so that's what I would have done like a couple years ago. Apparently it's like super inefficient. Because what I would have to do is do a while. Basically, I'd have to do a while true and then say like
Kind of every so often check the time.
uh-huh.
Mm.
Depending on how accurate I want it to be, it'd usually be every couple seconds, which was awful. There was a few CPU usage would like steadily increase because of that. So I learned about timers. So what I'm using is it's
What?
yeah, this right here, timer. It runs.
Oh,
runs,
right. Duh.
runs on a completely separate thread. And it actually is event based, so it's not like doing some counting shit. It's actually significantly more performant. So, but yeah, so I am doing is when this is done doing its thing, I need it to actually refresh this.
Whoa.
Listening.
Hold on. What? No, wait, no, you're right. Sorry. Everything's fine. Just had a bit of a stroke thinking of that math. I don't know why.
The minutes times 1,000 times 60.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, what? You good.
There we go.
Well, I guess I'm just holding on to this fucking money now.
Else, this would be false.
Person never showed.
And what I'll do is here, after that, I'll set timeout for, let's say, 1200? Should be plenty long enough. Whoops. If data intervals equals 0, let's set the value of this equal to nothing. Else, I want to set the value of it to this. There. Now that says that.
I will be right back.
Yeah, no problem. I should make this a function. So we'll say function update. So then instead of here, I can just say update. Oh, because I'm never actually calling this to begin with. Okay, so that works. I go into here, intervals is 0. That is set to false. If I go into here, set it to 5, press enter. Take a second, that will undo itself, and it'll be good, and refresh, and it is good. Now I'll set the clear all backups button to do something. Actually, open this, manage backups. Oops, I have these set to the wrong one. Manual backup button and clear backups button. On click. I want to get server URL action
Ahoy, design.
I am here as well.
I believe. Are you? Are you sure about that?
I am.
Sure about that.
All right, let's move this up here.
I had
This
to go grab
is
chips and dip. It's like I wanted a snack.
this is free. This can't be free. This works, I think. It's nested. And then I can say the close, manage, and Jesus, backups pop up.
Your stream delay is not too bad.
On click. Yeah, especially for my internet being dog shit. Yeah. Then we'll say load property. I will not have this. Yeah, updating every, I think, 45 seconds seemed fine for the update of this. Actually, even then I can probably do 60 seconds. Doesn't need to be, because, you know, certain actions I make will also update it.
Apparently you could do it's being a bit louder.
Me? Okay, I can...
Yeah, compared to me, it's not quite.
Oh,
No, I mean,
my volume's maxed.
or even me a bit quieter.
Okay, talk. Fair enough. I'm trying to match our EQs up. That seems to be about accurate. I think it might be because I'm using crisp and my microphone is a decent ways away. I could just grab my mic and do this. I don't actually have my boom arm here, so... Normally I'd have my microphone right in front of my face.
Fucking eating it, deep throat that. Wow.
Yeah. Right now, until I can, get an actual desk set up here and boom arm here.
When did I donate to Direct Relief?
Did you? Doesn't sound like you.
So I have a banner from 2018. Apparently I have donated to Direct Relief in 2018. I don't remember this. I'm okay with it. I don't remember it.
Oh shit! I kind of forgot. I need to do.
Oh yeah.
This
I think it may have been
and-
from some like Humble Bundle type of thing.
That could be unload pop-up. Manage backups. There we go. Now I can do this. Click out here. I also set the basically clicking in this area out here does the exact same thing as clicking this button. So basically all this area does is it sends a command to click this button.
Twitch, is the video buffering? Low latency, blah blah blah. How's your internet speed again?
Oh, here it's complete dog shit.
Righto, I have to turn off low latency because it does do a little buffer nonsense.
Yeah. I'm on Wi-Fi, and I'm a decent ways away from the actual Wi-Fi router.
Yeah.
Can't wait till I get an actual setup. Go in here.
Oh! Dropping things, don't worry about it.
Okay, so we got that up and running. Okay, in the code, I should probably also add max backups. And that'll be an integer.
That's absolutely hilarious. You still have Pretzel open because there's no music in stream.
Oh, there isn't?
No.
How about now?
I gotta wait for a while because I had to turn up low latency.
I just like cranked up the music. I mean, I have it going to the right audio there.
Come on, Twitch, catch up. Ah, there we go. Yeah.
It was just low. I can't actually tell like
Yeah.
how loud it needs to be.
Because of how quiet you are, I would turn it down a wee bit.
Oh, I mean that was me cranking.
I know it's kind of a struggle.
Because like I'm just
okay.
going based off from
Yeah, I
how
would turn it down just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going based on how I can hear it. Because I'm like also listening to the output of OBS. But also there's a pretty insane delay between you and me hearing it, so.
There he is, yeah.
I think that should be good right there. Okay, on the server model, I want to set up this. The controller.
My god, the delay is incredibly large.
Is it? Yeah, I figured it might have been.
Because I had to turn off low latency, it's not quite right.
Mm-hmm. Max backups by default will be 5. And then we'll go into the server.
Surprised these guys haven't made a...
And this will be a get and a set.
Oh, I found a shading issue? That's quite funny.
Fine. All right.
Did I say mob farm? What the hell's wrong with you? I'll tell mob switch. It's alright, I'm just insane.
Okay, when I actually set the max backups.
A rabbit farm.
Username int backups. Server plan equal or dot max backup equals backups.
I'm the only person in the server,
Server
and the server can only do twice the speed of what it's doing right now. That's not good. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, what you're making is a hell of a lot better than this.
It will be. Well, I mean, the backend server will 100% be. It's going to be AWS. I'm pretty sure they use an AWS.
What do they use
server.
for a server hosting company for a?
They use an AWS, but they limit.
Why is it AIDS though?
Because they limit it to one CPU core. I'm 90% sure. They do a hard limit on everything.
I mean,
what I'm going to do...
That's not too bad. If you have 2 cores...
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm going to have a bunch of server... Like,
you good.
Hmm? What up? I'm going to have a bunch of CPU cores.
The delay between us is huge, apparently.
In Discord?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Wow, that was a solid couple of minutes. Not minutes, solid, like, maybe 15 seconds.
I'm gonna switch us to US Central?
Well, I think unfortunately that's gonna have to be it for this live stream. It was an hour, but yeah, bye.